Welcome to Season 3, Episode 11 of the H-Town Rundown, the final episode of this season. I'm Gabe Graham.
And I'm Lainey Barrett. In this episode, we will recap Special Olympics, Spring Sing, and the Lunch of Opportunities. Take a look at state track outcomes, regional tournaments for spring sports, give a senior update, and more. Last week, HHS hosted the second Lunch of Opportunities on LT's court during all three lunches. Let's go to Colette Campbell with a look at the event.
Let's take a look at the Lunch of Opportunities that was held last week at HHS.
I hope students gain there's lots of opportunities here in Harrison for them to start a career. I do know we have students that are going to go for post-secondary education opportunities, and that's wonderful, but we do have a large amount of students that really don't know what they want to do. So if we can get them plugged in here in an industry or business here in town where they can earn a good wage, retirement, health benefits, all those sort of things, and who knows, that might be a lifelong career for them, and they get to stay right here in Harrison.
I'm with Arvest Bank. We are a $26 billion bank. Our four-state footprint is in Arkansas, Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma. We have a myriad of career path opportunities. So banking's a great industry to get into. Arvest, of course, I'm I'm marketing, so we love our organization as well. But for any student interested in banking, finance, math, banking's a really great industry to get into. We're excited to be here today, of course, to reach out to students. Number one, just to expose students to what opportunity they have after high school and college. And then also an added benefit is for 18-year-olds, if they're interested in a job, fill out an application, get to work. We can take them on and hire them. And so just looking for those networking opportunities, and of course to encourage students to further their education and careers.
The big thing is seniors have 5 days left. So we try to put it right here before they leave. This is our last ditch effort to try to plug the seniors in somewhere before they leave, because once they graduate and they're out of our halls, we may never see them again. So it's really important, the timing of this, for one last chance to hook seniors into a career.
We are a local heavy highway contractor that specializes in bridge work and highway work. We came here to let everybody know that there are a lot of options beyond a college degree. There's a lot of trades and things, and if you enjoy working outside, that's what we do. But there's a lot of other options besides just a college degree.
Part of my job is to help provide assistance to you guys in connecting you to local industries. So I work at the OUR Co-op, and we provide services to 21 local school districts, and I work with somewhere around 20 industries. And so if you guys are looking for a job, most of your teachers know who I am, and so you can reach out to me directly either at 870-302-3093 or have your teacher reach out to me. But a big part of my job is connecting you guys to our local industries. I also provide some grants and other assistance to your teachers, including professional development, and so they work a lot directly with me. But another big part of my job is helping you guys reach local industry.
Coming to you from GOB TV, I'm Colette Campbell.
Recently, our FFA teams competed at state and came home with some hardware. Lainey brings us a look on that.
On Friday, April 28th, Harrison FFA went to the state convention. Our students had a great time and did amazing. Mackenzie Martin and Kane Baker got their state degree. Mackenzie also accepted Harrison's National Chapter Award. Liam Dupre competed in the talent show and got to play in the 5th general session. Autumn Fondren and Peyton Smith both were in courtesy court. Our chapter also walked away with 3 state titles. Our CCM team won first in their contest and will be competing at National FFA Convention in the fall. Andrea Bird won first in discussion meet and job interview. She also qualified to go to the National FFA Convention. We are so proud of all of our FFA students and wish luck to those who will be competing later in the year. The Special Olympics is always a great event for students at HHS. Both student athletes and Special Olympic athletes come together to participate. Let's go to Stella Satterwhite, Olivia McGuire, and me with the recap. Last Friday, we had 40 to 50 kids show up at our Special Olympics. Let's take a look how that went.
This will be my 4th year doing Special Olympics with our students. I think we had something like 40 or 50. All the schools, if you include the high school, the middle school, and all the elementary schools, it was a very large group this year. I just really enjoy seeing how all of our students, no matter what their level of ability, we have something that they can participate in. All of our students just really enjoy it so much. The turnout this year was really excellent. So many of our parents were so excited that parents can attend. So we had parents, grandparents, extended family out there. We had so many people who were so excited to be able to watch their students again.
My favorite part of the Special Olympics is that how I got first place in the 100-meter walk and second place on the shot put.
I think helping out definitely made it a lot more successful and it made it run smoother. Cheering definitely helped because you could tell that some of them were nervous and they just needed that extra boost of confidence.
This is Stella Satterwhite with GOB TV.
Each spring, Mr. Crouch and his choir host Spring Sing.
This year's performance was special for a number of reasons. Brinkley Dove and Lexi Christopher will show us why.
HHS had its Spring Scene production April 29th. It was the first time since COVID happened that students had the opportunity to watch.
This is also Mr. Crouch's last production before retirement.
Kind of forgot how much work it was. 18 to 20 days to put it all together. We all kind of forgot how fast it has to be done. I think that was probably the biggest impact from COVID. I was just really proud how the students worked together. GOB TV, those different implements of our school that help promote it for us. There's students that have art abilities, helping with props, connecting with Mr. Hamlin, working behind the scenes on that to make sure that we have videos or images, all the kinds of things that we put together to create a visual and an oral and a listening production with the dance, the technology, all those things that go together to make the show a whole production. So Leonie Cash, I know she's just a 9th grader, but she is great with choreography. You know, I've had people say, well, whoever comes in has big shoes to fill. And I remember feeling that myself. When I came to the high school in 2003, Tom Street had been the choir director for 30 years. When Miss McWhirter comes, I just ask you to be yourself, let her be herself, and see what that makes. Because it's not going to be a Mr. Crouch program anymore.
From GOB TV, I'm Lexi Christopher.
And I'm Brinkley Dove.
Nice job to all choir members and well wishes to Mr. Crouch as he retires. He will be missed.
Seniors, this next segment is for you. Shay talked with Miss Milburn about upcoming events and details you need.
So it's senior week and we're trying to get everything done. So some important dates for you. Testing will begin on Monday. Semester tests on Monday will be 2nd, 4th, and 7th. Tuesday is semester tests for 1st and 5th because on Tuesday at 10 o'clock, you seniors will be having your senior breakfast in the mezzanine in the arena, and you need to be there before 10 o'clock. Lots of good things. I probably have some giveaways for project graduation. You'll probably hear from your favorite counselors, giving you the last farewell. On Wednesday, the semester test will be test 3rd period and 6th period. Good luck on your finals. We have to make it to graduation. We want to be able to walk across that stage and hear your name and your family cheer you on. On Monday the 9th, we'll have the CTE ceremony at 6 o'clock in the PAC. Following that, we'll move into the arena and we'll have senior assembly. Many donors will be here to present you with the local scholarships. So please dress, no shorts, no jeans. Dress nicely, and if you haven't given your scholarship information to your counselor, please do so. We'll announce it that night. We are going to print today, so if we miss it, hopefully we can announce it during senior assembly. Wednesday is baccalaureate, and that will be in the Performing Arts Center at 6 o'clock. This is run by the students. Graduation is May 15th. You have to be there at 6:30 in the Cash Center dressed. Make sure to bring your cap and gown, your tassel, all your collars and cords. Please dress appropriately. Slacks and a collared shirt and a tie for the guys, and dress shoes. Girls, you can wear nice dress, slacks. Please, no high heels. You can wear platforms. We don't want to ruin the field. Make sure that you're there at 6:30 so that we can start lining up and enjoy graduation. Remember, act appropriately at graduation, so Mr. Parker will give you your diploma afterwards. Our athletic banquet will be on Monday the 16th after graduation. It will start at 6 o'clock in the PAC. All athletes are required to come. I'm so excited to see the close of 2022. Happy to be your counselor and work with our team of counselors, Ms. Shani Thompson and Heather Thornton. Congratulations.
It's hard to believe that the end of the year is so close.
Yeah, and I can't say I'm sad about it.
Next up, we will have a look at our Lady Goblin track team members who qualified for state and competed earlier this week. Hope Humphrey and Brinkley Dove have this story.
Harrison High School hosted its state track meet May 3rd.
This year we had 3 Lady Goblins qualify for state.
And one took home the title of state high jumper.
My experience in track has been very welcoming, very at home. I feel very comfortable in the sport that I chose and like what event I'm participating in, and I know I could succeed in. It's definitely a different experience than like last year's state because I didn't go to discus last year, but this year I did, so I had an event to participate in, and then I had to wait around and then participate in shot put, which I didn't feel very nervous. You know, I was very, like I said, at home, like very confident in my abilities. I just went full head first, like I was going to try my best because Coach Henderson was retiring and I was going to leave it all out on the field for him.
Reese Ricketts got second in shot put with a throw of 36 feet and 9 inches, and third in discus with 98 feet and 2 inches.
I didn't really think I would go because I'm not a good long jumper, which makes no sense because long jump is like the first step in triple jump. Me and my coach, we would start off with long jump every day, and then we'd go to triple jump. And if we couldn't run or jump outside, we'd go in the caster and he'd lay out like a tape measure halfway through the cash center for me to jump. The furthest I've jumped is 36 feet and a half inch this year. Last year was like 2 feet behind that, so like 34. Before I jumped, I thought I was gonna get first. After I jumped, I still like had a high hope that I would place first, but then I was told wrong that the girl jumped 34.11 is what I was told, but she jumped 35.11, which like pushed me to work harder and want it more. I don't usually cry when I lose, but this really hurt to lose.
Lakeland Stevens placed second in triple jump with a jump of 35 feet and 8 inches.
I was very nervous all day, and like I was nervous a few days in advance. I was like, oh man, it's like tomorrow or in a few days, and I planned on trying to beat my record and going for 5.6. I think if I had practiced a lot more than I had, then I think a higher height definitely would have been achievable. She did beat me last year, and it was us two again as the final two, and I ended up being able to beat her this year, and it felt pretty good. The feeling when I knew it, and then all my friends and family, when they saw my reaction, the cheers and the warm feeling was great. Having that feeling of winning was really great, especially since I had lost last year and got second.
Congratulations to Claire Barger for jumping 5'4" and being the state champion for high jump.
From GovTV, I'm Hope Humphrey.
And I'm Brinkley Dove.
Congratulations to Claire, Reese, and Lakeland.
Lady Goblin Soccer and Goblin Soccer are both gearing up for the state tournament. Abby Borland and Aspen Kaufman spent time with the coaches and players after the games this week.
I don't think we've hit our peak yet, but I think we've had a great season, and all the things are in place for us to be successful here in the next week or so. You know, we do the things right we're supposed to, and our depth helps us, then I think we can be in a state final again. Pulaski Academy they're a big rival. That's somebody that we wouldn't meet. Hopefully we wouldn't meet into the finals, but you know, at some point we'll have to play them. Valley View's a good team, Brooklyn's a good team, DeQueen's a good team, Shiloh Christian's a good team, and there's others that I'm probably leaving. Robinson's a good team. They could all be a threat to us.
I think we've definitely done really well this year. As a team, we've grown from last year, definitely from losing the finals. I think that has given us definitely a motivation to do really well this year.
The girls have done fairly well this year. Once We've got everybody back from basketball, so they've really taken it on. So they have a chip on their shoulder, still a sour taste in their mouth from how the season ended last year. So they've taken it upon themselves that they want to get better.
For me personally, I think playing in the rain, I like the weather and the feeling better. But lately, I think playing in the rain as a team, it's just made us like connect better almost. I don't know why, but just we seem to play a lot better. I definitely think we really want to beat Shiloh because they got a game from us for as a forfeit earlier on in the season.
The Lady Goblins delivered a win last night against Shiloh Christian with a score of 4-1, winning the conference championship.
I definitely think us personally could keep us from winning if we're not ready mentally for the game. Rival-wise, I think Valley View could be our biggest team to compete against in the state tournament next week.
Overall, since the beginning that soccer started in Harrison, the girls have been to the state tournament 20 times.
Last Wednesday, the boys fell through at Farmington Stadium.
I think we've been doing pretty all right. Last year, we were like an 8th seed, and this year we're a 3 seed, so we are going to state.
We didn't play real well. They were the better team last night. We weren't the better team, and gave up early goals in each half and gave up a late goal at the end and lost 3-1. You know, a disappointing game for everybody, and we'll play Dardanelle Friday for the 3rd place game.
Probably like Clarksville. They're pretty good this year. They've lost like 1 game, and they're in our conference, so we probably need to watch out for them.
We got to state, you know, and that was a goal, but hopefully that's not the end all. We want to go win some games and make a little run, and we're going to have to play a little bit better than what we've been playing.
We play tomorrow night, which is Friday, and we play the Darnell Sand Lizards.
Good luck to both teams and go Gobs. From Gobs TV, I'm Aspen Kaufman.
Softball and baseball are both in action at Morrilton. Abigail Fansler has an update on time and opponents for us.
A week ago, Lady Goblin Softball and Goblin Baseball hosted the conference tournaments. The fan section theme for the games was Whiteout, and the First Community Bank admitted students for free and sponsored free hot dogs, and the Whiteout costume competition for a Sonic gift card. Baseball finished 4th in conference and plays at 10 Friday. They played Dardanelle at Morrilton in the regional tournament. Softball finished 3rd in conference and plays in the regional tournament Friday against Clarksville at 5:30 in Morrilton. Good luck to these teams and their coaches.
Well, that brings us to a close this episode.
Is this your last H-Town Rundown ever?
Yes, indeed it is. So with Gob TV, I'm Gabe Graham.
I'm Lainey Barrett.
And we'll be seeing you.